Deep in a lush, green meadow, there lived a little firefly named Flicker. Flicker was smaller than the other fireflies and often felt shy because his light wasn't as bright as theirs. While the other fireflies darted confidently through the night sky, Flicker would stay close to the ground, hiding in the tall grass. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars began to sparkle, Flicker's grandmother, Gloma, called him over. She was wise and gentle, her light glowing steadily like a tiny lantern. "Flicker, why don't you join the others and light up the night?" she asked. Flicker sighed. "I'm not as bright as them, Grandma. My light is too small. What if they laugh at me?" Gloma smiled warmly. "It's not the size of your light that matters, little one. Sometimes, even the smallest light can shine brightest in the darkest times. You'll see." Flicker wasn't sure what she meant, but he nodded and stayed behind as the other fireflies flew off. That night, a gentle breeze turned into a fierce wind, and dark storm clouds rolled over the meadow. A heavy downpour began, and the other fireflies, caught off guard, struggled to find their way back. The tall grass and flowers swayed wildly, and the forest, usually so welcoming, became a maze of shadows and rain. Flicker, safe under a broad leaf, watched the chaos. Suddenly, he heard a faint cry. "Help! Someone, help us!" Flicker's tiny heart raced. It was Luna, one of the brightest fireflies, calling out. She and a group of others had lost their way in the storm. Flicker hesitated. "What can I do?" he thought. "My light is too dim to guide them." But then he remembered Gloma's words, "Even the smallest light can shine brightest in the darkest times." Summoning all his courage, Flicker took to the sky. The wind pushed against him, and raindrops clung to his wings, but he didn't give up. He blinked his little light as brightly as he could, flying toward the cries for help. "Follow my light!" Flicker called out. Luna and the others saw Flicker's faint glow piercing through the rain and shadows. They began following him, one by one, trusting his steady flashes. Flicker led them carefully back to the meadow's shelter, weaving through the tall grass and avoiding puddles. When they finally reached safety, Luna turned to Flicker, her bright light flickering with relief. "Thank you, Flicker. You saved us." The other fireflies cheered and buzzed around him, their lights sparkling like tiny stars. For the first time, Flicker didn't feel small or unimportant. He realized his light, no matter how small, had made a big difference. The storm passed, and the sky cleared, revealing a beautiful moon. That night, Flicker flew higher than ever before, his light glowing with pride. Gloma watched from below, her own light twinkling with joy. "See, Flicker? Even the smallest light can guide the way when it's needed most." From that day on, Flicker flew with confidence, always ready to shine his light when others needed it.